Oh, pedangnya jadi gede. Halo guys, welcome back to
Oli.
Bersama gue Samuel
Dan gue Lydia. Buat kalian yang baru pertama kali hadir di channel ini, selamat menonton ya. Jangan lupa di subscribe dulu, nyalakan tombol loncengnya, karena kita akan main tiap hari game-game PS4 terbaru.
Dan hari ini kita lanjutkan lagi bermain Dragon Quest 11S. Di episode yang lalu kita akhirnya sudah berubah jadi manusia lagi guys. Sebelumnya kita kan jadi ikan ya guys ya. Dan kemarin itu kita perang guys, melawan monster-monster yang menyerbu Heliodor. Jadi ceritanya di episode lalu Heliodor itu dikuasai oleh banyak monster guys. Nah, gimana kelanjutan ceritanya? Ayo kita lanjut.
Ayo.
Oke guys, lanjut lagi bermainnya guys. Nah, kemarin itu kita habis dari Heliodor. Jadi Heliodornya itu diserang sama banyak monster ya guys. Monster yang menciptakan langit gelap. Jadi langitnya tuh malam, kagak ada pagi-paginya.
Sekarang udah ada cahaya tuh.
Sekarang udah bisa pagi-pagi lagi nih, udah bisa siang-siang lagi. Nah, sekarang kita mau balik lagi ke cobblestone. Sekarang namanya udah bukan cobblestone lagi sih, namanya tuh
apa ya, lupa. Lupa pokoknya kayak tenda-tenda gitu.
Last Bastion.
Last Bastion. Wow.
Nah, kita udah deket nih. Cuman kita nggak tahu nih, desa kita kan terakhir tuh diserang loh, dipancing musuh-musuhnya keluar dari Heliodor menuju serangan ke sini nih.
Wah,
ke Bastion.
apakah orang-orang kita selamat?
Nggak bisa.
Turun lah, males banget jalan kaki.
Ya dia nggak turun sendiri, kirain bisa masuk pakai kuda. Kayaknya baik-baik aja ya.
Jangan-jangan porak-poranda lagi. Amsyong deh.
Enggak lah. Nah,
orangnya nggak ada loh.
hah? Wah, beneran
Tuh kan.
nggak ada orang loh.
Ya kan, hancur kan.
Waduh, jadi untuk kedua kalinya hancur nih cobblestone.
Coba masuk lagi. Masuk.
Masuk kemana?
Itu, ya ampun, kanan. Aduh, kanan.
Ini rumah raja nih. Ini rumah raja nih.
Enggak, kamu salah. Kamu lihat peta masih bawah lagi itu loh. Ih.
Berarti nggak hancur dong berarti.
Tapi ada orang harusnya kemarin.
Iya,
Tuh kan.
sepi banget loh, ini udah tinggal reruntuhan.
Nah, ini rumah raja nih.
Wah, gawat nggak ada orang.
Oh, mungkin bukan ini, ditinggal kali, kabur.
Tuh, something is amiss in Last Bastion. Pada hilang orang-orangnya.
Orangnya kabur kali, ngungsi.
Oh, ini ada apa nih? Bentar, bisa diklik. Oh. Ke rumah kita coba, ke rumah kita. Gimana nih, gimana?
Wow,
Sepi.
kosong.
Someone. Anyone. Your Majesty?
Sepi tapi nggak hancur sih ya.
Somebody.
Kayak ditinggal pergi aja gitu loh. Itu apinya masih berdiri kokoh.
Wait. That
Huh?
noise.
Oh, bersembunyi menyambut kepulangan kita dong.
Oh
Tuh,
gitu.
gugupnya aja ada.
Ngasih kejutan jadinya.
Surprise gitu kali. Tuh kan, ngasih
Oh.
kejutan.
Gila, dinyanyiin dong. Pahlawan dinyanyiin. Tapi yang disangka
Wow.
pahlawan pasti si
Hendriknya ya. Ya enggak lah, kita kan satu tim.
Man of Heliodor. Ini kenapa nggak ada orang yang nyanyinya, cuma tulisan doang. Ini kita suruh nyanyi, itu liriknya tahu.
Gak bisa nyanyi, gak tau nadanya.
You did it, Hendrik.
Hey,
You saved
gua
us
woi,
all.
bukan Hendrik.
Ya woi.
Ya mewek.
Out of my way! Let me through!
Oh, si gendut. Si gendut. Nabrak.
Si
Let
Mak
me look at
Endut.
you in the daylight at last. Oh yes, my handsome little soldier, my hero. Just look at you.
You set aside your differences with Hendrik, with me, and fought to bring back the light. We are forever in your debt. The world is still in a desperate state. But now we have something. We have hope. We have the
Wow.
luminary.
Luminari.
Kita
May you
dipuja
banish
juga
the
nih.
darkness once and for all. Hendrik, my ever faithful knight.
Udah disiapin apa nih, babi
Today's
panggang?
victory is as much yours
apa
as anyone's. Your strength too will be needed in the struggle to free the world from evil. You know what you must do. The people of the last bastion will learn to make do without you, as I hope will I.
Jadi maksudnya si Hendrik
So
mau disuruh
please.
ikut kita nih.
Do not hesitate. Do what you know you must.
Ngapain mau ikut nih pas ini?
Wah,
Seriusan nih?
berlutut dong.
Cost me my life. I will stand beside you until the darkness
Tadinya
is
mau
no
bunuh
more.
kita, sekarang berlutut.
Gimana sih?
Wow, sudah baikan nih guys.
Wah, dia ngikut-ngikut kita nih sekarang, join forces.
Bisa diatur kayaknya si Hendrik nanti.
Equipnya belum dibeliin apa-apa, dia pasti cukup.
Dawn breaks in Heliodor. The first victory in the fight against the darkness is ours.
Wah, pesta nih, makan bebek panggang.
Mana ada tuh
Macem-macem.
bebeknya?
Udah
Awarded
pagi.
for clearing the black cloud. Meet with King Carnelian in his tent. Oke.
Mungkin disuruh misi baru nih kayaknya nih.
King Carnelian mau ngomong apa nih? Kayaknya dia punya info teman kita ada di mana. Salah jalan ya?
Lah,
Salah. Ke sono harusnya, ke Royal Tent.
nah kiri.
Nah, kiri. Oh, si Gemma.
Gemma.
Oh, si Gemma nih. Si Gemma nggak kangen gitu sama kita.
Kangen lah itu dia.
I trust that you slept well. Or did the people perhaps not permit you the luxury of rest, eh? Or even better, there is no surer sign of a kingdom at peace than a high-spirited populace. Now, to more serious matters. Hendrik, there is something I wish you to have.
Wah, dikasih equipment.
The shield of Heliodor.
Shield. Tuh, akhirnya dikasih
Sire.
shield kan?
Lah terus jadinya dia pedang pakai shield dong.
And it is a father's duty to prepare his offspring for the
Kita
dangers
dapat
that await
apa?
them. You will have
Kok
need
cuma
of it,
Hendrik yang
I
dikasih?
am sure.
Tuh, dapat shieldnya.
Oh. Dia kan pakai pedang dua tangan.
The shield has always been the mark of our mightiest knights. There can be none mightier than the Luminary's own guardian. You have no complaints, I trust.
No, my liege.
I understand that you had hoped for the world
Kirain
tree
dia
to guide
menghadap
you
kita
on
mau
your
ngasih barang
quest.
juga.
Ternyata enggak.
Alas, it is no more. But all hope is not lost. Your father once told me that
Hah?
Yggdrasil was not
Nggak
the
hanya
only sacred
Yggdrasil.
place in Adria.
Berarti ada tempat lain dong.
Oh,
He spoke of another, a
Oh,
holy
Panglai.
mountain in the south known as Panglai. The fate of those who dwell there is deeply intertwined with that of the luminary, or so he said. It may be mere hearsay, a conversation half remembered, but if it is true, you may yet find help in your quest to defeat the Lord of Shadows. Venture west through the Mangle Grove.
oh, kita mesti
You
ke
will
Mango
find a
Grove
valley
lagi.
that leads to the Costa Valor.
Terus
Pass
Costa
through the
Valor.
checkpoint beyond it, and you will soon find Mount Panglai.
Mount Panglai.
It is not a road I have traveled myself. Be prepared, and may your journey be a safe one.
kayaknya aku tahu deh.
Kita mesti
Panglai.
ke mangrove lagi. Apaan? Kita belum pernah ke sana kali.
Itu yang Grandmaster Pang itu.
Oh,
Kayaknya sama-sama Pang, kayaknya tempatnya di situ deh.
bisa jadi sih. Grandmaster Pang ya.
Iya, yang ngajarin sirap itu loh.
Oh, bener juga ya.
Itu kan tempatnya kayak tempat-tempat spesial gitu kan. Kemarin tuh sirap.
Iya.
Dibawa.
Kayak di kayangan.
Iya, kayak kayangan gitu loh.
Kayak neraka sih, bukan kayak kayangan.
Naik kuda. Mama, aku
Oh.
pergi dulu.
Oh, disuruh pulang ke cobblestone. Terus kita dinikahin sama si Gemma. Pulangnya.
Emang kita mau. Loh, salah. Kuda kita yang putih di luar.
Oh iya ya. Berarti kita sekarang ke
Mangle Grove.
The Mangle Grove.
Oh, deket tuh.
Oke. Maju terus.
Kita sudah siap belum? Jangan-jangan ada monster lagi di sana.
Di sana pasti ada monster. Kita hindarin aja.
Woi, mana kudanya?
Gak usah deket tuh, udah nyampe.
Iya kan masih jalan lagi nanti. Costa Valor.
Costa Valor. Kita sebenarnya kalau ke Costa Valor bisa teleport gak sih? Tapi harus lewat sini sih, beda jalan. Oh,
Costa Valor.
Head.
Oh, itu tuh. Tuh kiri.
oh oke.
Oh, aku inget nih hutan yang banyak monster aneh
Iya,
nih.
yang kamu menghindar-hindarin itu loh, menghindarin monster.
Ada sapinya juga entah di mana.
Beda tapi monsternya sekarang. Oh, sama aja
Sama,
sih.
masih sama.
Cuman ada merah-merahnya sekarang matanya. Nah, ke
Wow.
arah sini, ke arah sini.
Sudah dekat.
Kita mau ke Costa Valor lagi.
Sudah dekat. Kiri-kiri tuh.
Nah, ini dia. Oh, sekarang jadi ada ini. Emang dulu nggak ada ya?
Ada kayaknya mah.
Ada sih.
Nah nih, masuk.
Costa Valor. Terus head through the Costa Valor to
Tuh Mount Panglai. Mana ya?
Puerto Valor.
Oh, itu tuh atas tuh.
Oh, deket. Deket nih.
Letter U.
U-turn. Nanti kita mau master pang nggak ya?
Kayaknya sih dari namanya aja sama. Terus suruh kemana nih?
Mount Panglai. Udah ada di sini nih.
Climb
Base
and found out. Oh, pokoknya suruh manjat. Ah, manjat kemana ya?
Itu kali base cave kali.
Oh, iya.
Udah mau sampai nih ke gua sini loh. Jalannya ke sini kali ya.
Hah?
Oh, ini pantesan tuh ada barang, ada kelap-kelip kan dia kasih petunjuk. Kalau nggak
Buset.
bingung kita mau lewat mana.
Terjal banget. Nggak lewat situ.
Nggak lewat sini, ini cuma mau ngambil ini ya.
Yeay. Itu loh, lihat petanya.
Oh. Lewat mana ya?
Arah kanan.
Coba. Oh,
Ini
itu.
dia.
Oh,
Masuk.
ini kesini. Masuk gua. Ngolong dulu.
Nah, kita harus sampai ke atas nih. Waduh.
Oh, ini kita bisa naik naga nih.
Kok kadang mukulnya 2 kali, kadang 3 kali sih?
3 kali pakai jurus.
Oh. Naik. Biar lebih cepet.
Aduh,
Kena.
gua bisa terbang. Wow.
Oh, emang harus diambil, berarti kalau nggak bisa kita.
Oh, naik naga. Wah. Keren
Iya
juga
kan?
nih. Iya.
Wah, itu ada bersinar.
Wah. Dia ada batu-batu. Ambil dulu harta karunnya.
Keren, kita terbang.
Terbang lagi.
Awas jangan kejeduk penjut kepalanya.
Wah, nggak apa-apa. Wow, terbang terus. Kalau nggak naik ginian nggak bisa ternyata.
Mana nih? Ada kanan, ada kiri.
Coba nih kesini dulu nih.
Tuh, ada yang bersinar.
Oh. Fresh water. Banyak musuh. Tuh ke tempat hijau-hijau.
Itu
tuh.
kiri.
Oh, ini ada harta karun, ambil dulu nih. Mithril ore.
Wow,
Enak,
bisa lewat
terbang-terbang.
sini.
Oh, di sini mithril ore semua nih buat nempak. Mithril ore.
Kemana, oi?
Hujanan. Mandi dulu. Udah nih kita ke hijau-hijau.
Nah, ada apa di sini? Oh, harus berhenti, nggak bisa lanjut.
Ini slope. Ini mau balik lagi ya?
Enggak ah.
Enggak.
Tuh
Oh,
kan.
beda. Oh, beda. Angrila tuh, kita ke Angrila kali ya?
Kayaknya.
Wow, ada naga.
Kita bisa naik lebah nggak?
Bisa.
Kecilnya di sini. Oh, bisa naik tuh.
Wah, ada harta karun, ambil dulu.
Resep
Resep,
bu. Wow. Ada dragon shield lo tadi loh.
Lanjut. Wah, ini ada bendera-bendera apa tuh di atas?
Bendera merah putih hijau, ada kuningnya. Oh,
Nah, masuk sini.
Angrila
Wah,
Mana
ada apa-apa. Tuh, kita bisa jalan-jalan lewat air kalau kita pakai ini.
kok mentok sih?
Summit Tunnel Angrila, kita ke Angrila dulu aja ya.
Nah, ini dia.
Hotel nih kayaknya. Tuh kan, hotel kan?
Itu mah Sangrila, ini Angrila.
Ya dia plesetin.
Ada orang toh di sini.
Ada lah, masa sepi.
A temple on top of a mountain. What connection could a place like this have to the luminary?
Temple ternyata bukan
It certainly
hotel.
benefits from divine protection of some kind. Yggdrasil fell to earth not far from here, yet the temple buildings escaped entirely unscathed.
Oh, banyak biksu.
That face? That man is a knight of Heliodor.
Hah?
Heliodorian swine! You think that your blockade will break us? Think again. The disciples of Angrila are made of sterner stuff, as you will soon see.
Kenapa dia marah-marah tiba-tiba?
What in the... These movements must be intended to confound us. Be on your guard.
Kok ada yang botak, ada yang
May
enggak
attack
ya?
from any angle.
Dia belum dicukur lagi itu.
Enough, all of you.
Nah, ini siapa nih?
Is this how we
bocah
treat
juga.
visitors? As your High Lama, I order
High
you
Lama.
to stand down.
Hai lamanya kok bocah?
These people are not visitors. They are soldiers of Heliodor. We cannot be sure of their intentions.
Soldiers of Heliodor, you say? The tall one, perhaps, but his young friend does not look like a military man to me. I sense a great power within you. Tell me, young man, are you the luminary?
Oh, dia tahu dong.
Jawabnya no coba.
Incredible. He divined your true identity with a single glance.
How long we have waited for this day. Please, you must forgive my disciples' discourtesy.
Ini gurunya loh bocah
Their
ini.
training is incomplete.
Tapi suaranya dewasa.
Welcome to Angrila, honored luminary.
Suaranya bocah gitu.
It would please me if you would join me in the high hall at the top of the temple. We have much to discuss.
Angrila.
Strange child, but remarkably perceptive for one so young. There is more to him than meets the eye, that much is certain. Well, we have come this far. We might as well make our way to this high hall of theirs. See what he has to say.
Masuk yuk ngobrol. Tempat apa ya ini ya? I have done you great discourtesy luminary.
Oh, minta maaf si botak ini.
His holiness await you in the high hall. Masuk. Ini ada ruang ke atas tuh. Oh, memang harus ke atas. Ini mah cuman tempat tidur di sini mah, hotel tuh.
Tadi kan high hall di atas berarti.
Di sini nggak ada pedagang ya? Mau lihat mau jajan nih. Oh, ini ada pedagang. Kita ke lantai 2 sekarang ya. Ya, lantai 2-nya bisa lewat sini tuh. Terus ke sini. Ke sini kali nih. Ini kali nih. Oh,
Bukan, ke yang high lama itu loh.
Ke sebotak ya.
At the top.
Oh, ini masuk. Gila nih si bocah ini pemimpin di sini loh.
Once again to Angrila, honored luminary. As I believe you know, it is my privilege to serve as High Lama
Temple,
of this most
temple
sacred
bukan
temple.
hotel.
I am to address you as Your Holiness, correct? Might I ask what you and your people know of my companion?
Why, everything, of course. We have awaited his coming ever since the day he entered this world, in the castle of Dundrasil.
Waiting for him? What do you mean?
I mean exactly what I say, nothing more. Tell me, do you recognize the symbol on this banner?
Hah?
Apa tuh gambar
It is
kipas?
the emblem of Dundrasil. Since the age of heroes, the princes of that nation have come here to train with us for 6 years of their youth.
Hah? Jadi kita harus
Your
latihan
young
6 tahun nih.
friend was born a prince of Dundrasil. Thus did we expect him to come here as a boy and study
To
under the
study
great
under
Grandmaster
Grandmaster
Oh,
Pang.
Grandmaster Pang.
Sadly, that was not to be.
Jadi harusnya sejak kecil kita tuh dibawa ke sini
So if fate
latihan
had
sama
been
si
kinder,
Pang.
you would have spent a good part of your childhood here. What of his
Makanya
tutor,
gagal
this
karena kita nggak latihan.
Grandmaster Pang you speak of?
When the Lord of Shadows brought the world tree low, the Master set out to summon a magical mandala to protect the temple from destruction.
The spell succeeded, but its power was too great. Grandmaster Pang did not return.
Hilang dia.
Bagaimana mungkin
Noble
dia hilang?
sacrifice, indeed.
Orang dia lagi ngelatih si Robert.
Now that the master is gone, it falls to me to guide you. Come to the field of discipline. It lies behind this hall. There is something you must
Jangan-jangan
see.
dia si Master Pang-nya, dia kan suka menyamar-nyamar. Terakhir aja dia nyamar jadi cewek kan.
It is a shame that the
Ya kan?
Grandmaster cannot be here.
Sekarang jadi
I
bocah.
would have liked to meet one so noble. Come, let us see what His Holiness has in store.
It is my honor to serve as chief instructor. Grandmaster Pang. Mana sih ini? Head to the field of discipline. Oh, lurus. Bener sih, aku sih menduga begitu. Si Master Pang-nya itu kan suka menyamar-nyamar kan. Dia menyamar jadi bocah sekarang.
Beyond those doors lies the field of discipline, where students of Angri-La strive for enlightenment. Before we tread upon this hallowed ground, let me tell you a little of our history. And of the luminary of legend himself.
Oh, yang sebelumnya kita namanya Erdwin.
Before setting out to defeat the Dark One, Erdwin came to our temple to learn from the wise ones, who made their homes here even then. The first Grand Master, Ai, accepted him as a disciple and trained him in the secrets
Oh, sebelum Pang, Ai namanya.
But he did not train alone. During his time here, he met someone who would change his
Siapa
fate.
tuh? Cewek, temen cewek.
Cewek lah.
Who was this person?
Another of Ai Yi's disciples, a young
mage
mage
kan?
whose talent
Oh, men
outshone
tapi.
to all who
Oh.
had come before.
Namanya
A man
Morchan, kayak
named
cantik-cantik
Morkant.
gitu.
Erdwin and Morkant would train together every day, each striving to outstrip the other. Though they were fierce rivals, they became firm friends. When their training was complete, Morkant joined with Erdwin in his quest to slay the Dark One. Without Morkant's magic, he might never have prevailed. Before setting out, they carved an inscription into this stone, a pledge of eternal friendship. It has been a treasure of ours ever since.
Morkant. I have not heard the name before.
Now allow me to show you to the field of discipline. If you would be so
Tempat
good
apa
as
nih?
to
Tempat
follow me.
training apa gimana?
Kayaknya sih begitu. Jangan-jangan disuruh berantem lagi ntar yang susah itu lawan si Master Pang. Coba ngobrol dulu. Training ground katanya. Iya nih,
bener.
pasti disuruh berantem nih. Kayak si Robert suruh berantem sama Master Pang.
Ayo.
Welcome to the field of discipline. Since the age of heroes,
Tuh,
many a would-be
sweat
warrior
and
has
blood.
spilt sweat and blood upon these flagstones. If your karma had been different, this is where you would have trained under Grand Master Pang.
Harusnya kita
Like
latihan
all
dulu
the
ya.
princes of Dundrasil before you.
Pasti lawan si Master Pang yang
I have
susah-susah
brought
itu.
you here so that you might stand in the footsteps of your ancestors. An unbroken line leading all the way back to the age of heroes. Even your grandfather, Lord Robert, completed his training here. The memory of his achievements shall live long in the temple's memory.
His achievements?
Pang was a harsh master.
Bener
With
kan,
this
pakai itu
implement,
lagi.
disciples
Apa
whose
sih?
efforts were
Itu
lacking
tangan
were
pengebuknya
given
itu loh.
motivation
Yang mana?
directly
Naughty
to their
stick.
fundament.
Emang
It
pernah
became
keluar
known
ya?
as
Kan
the
Grandmaster
naughty
Pang.
stick. During the course of his 6 years of tuition, your grandfather's right honourable posterior was paddled an unprecedented 10,000 times. The tale of Lord Robert's road to enlightenment lives on to this day. Every disciple knows that he must focus at all times, lest he face the same fate.
Ini kan yang si Robert kan dipukulin pakai itu yang kita ngelawan terus mati.
You are
Oh,
worried for
baru
your
ingat.
grandfather, yes? Do not be. Lord Robert overcame every challenge set for him by the Grand Master and emerged stronger every time.
Lord Robert tuh kakeknya kita tuh.
The fall of the
Iya.
World Tree would not have been enough
Harusnya dia
to
lagi ada di
extinguish one
sini,
so
kan?
resilient.
Kok
He
udah
is
mati?
alive. I sense it.
Apanya udah mati? Grandfather tuh si Rob.
Tonight there will be a modest feast in the High Hall to celebrate your long-awaited arrival. We would be greatly honored if
Bukan
you would
father
join
loh,
us.
grandfather loh.
We may
Itu
not be
Rap,
able to
bukan
aid you
Robert.
as we would have done
Rob.
were Master Pang still with us. But in this respect at least, we can provide.
Hold banquet. Suffering, discipline, and overjoy. Udah pagi nih ceritanya.
Awake at last, hmm? It is high time we were
Hah?
on our
Udah
way.
pergi nih?
If the Grand Master was still alive, perhaps we might have learned something to help us in our fight against the Lord of Shadows. Sadly, it was not to be.
Lo bukannya Grandmaster Pangnya lagi mengajar si Rob loh. Ingat nggak ceritanya si Rob?
Rap, ih.
Iya, lagi ngelatih dia kan.
Ya itu kan bukan di sini tempatnya, kayak di awan-awan tah di mana.
Ya tapi sama Master Pang kan. Harusnya di sini juga toh.
Wah,
Ini tempatnya di
sekarang
mana? Kok jadi luas?
keluar tuh, keluar.
Head outside the high hall. Luminary, I trust you slept well last night. Oh. Oke lah, udah langsung keluar aja.
And the hermit? What news of him?
Forgive us, Your Holiness.
Ada
Apa nih?
monster, oh, kita lawan monster
Path
nih
were
berarti.
too strong. We were
Cupu ini
Unable
masih murid
to
baru
reach him.
kayaknya. Semester 1.
I see.
Your Holiness, is there a problem?
Yes, Sir Hendrik. I fear there is. You see, 2 weeks ago a hermit visited us, unannounced. Then just as suddenly departed for the top of the mountain.
Alone? Whatever for?
Hermit tuh apa sih?
That I do not know.
Monster kayaknya.
The moment he heard that Master Pang had passed away, he ran from the temple. He was last seen climbing the path to the summit.
Ke arah
The
summit.
mountain has become infested with monsters, emboldened and strengthened by the rise of the Lord of Shadows. It is a perilous place indeed. This being so, I dispatched a group of disciples to return him to safety. As you can see, things did not go quite as planned.
I have trained all my life for a moment such as this, and yet I have failed in my first true test. I have brought shame upon Angri-La.
Might we be able to offer some assistance?
I thank you for your kindness, but you are guests here. I cannot ask you to undertake such a dangerous task.
A knight of Heliodor does not abandon an innocent in need. These people have shown us great kindness. It is only right that we do them a kindness in return. Would you not agree?
No.
Ayolah.
Thank
Coba
you
no.
from the bottom of my heart.
Kalau no pasti
But I
terlatih
cannot
juga
allow
sih.
you to bear this burden alone. I shall come with you.
Oh, dia
Oh.
bantuin.
We must depart for the summit of Mount Panglai without delay. After exiting the temple, we will take the path to the east in order to begin our ascent.
Summit.
The path out to the top mountain. Di sini ya?
Aku jadi bingung di sana ada apaan sih? Turun, keluar.
Oh, keluar. Enggak ke depan tadi, enggak ke atas ya.
Keluar dari
Oh,
sini.
bentar. Ini diambil dulu. Turun ke bawah. Ini bukan pedagang. Berarti ke jalur yang satunya lagi. Kan tadi ada 2 jalur tuh.
Iya.
Nah kan, Summit Tunnel kan.
Ya ke summit.
Lawan monster apa kita di sana nanti ya? Ini ada orang. Please be careful katanya.
Could it be?
Loh, ke situ.
Bentar ini, tapi ujung jalan pasti ada barang, ada harta karun nih. Tuh kan bener kan?
Selalu ya ada.
Ya dia sudah sediain. Staff of Anti Magic. Nanti dipakainya sama si Veronica itu.
Kita nyari apa ya di sini ya?
Nyelamatin
Summit.
orang.
Oh,
Nyelamatin orang yang kesasar di dalam gunung sini. Summit Shrine.
naik terus ke atas.
Gila nih kuda api.
Buset. Wow. Oh, cupu ternyata.
Our triumph was
Pukulnya
never
3
in doubt.
kali. Itu aslinya dipukulnya harus 3 kali. Bu. Nah, kan mau nggak mau memang harus naik. Naik terus, tinggi banget ya?
Belum nih, belum capai puncak, masih bawah kayaknya
Wah,
mah.
gila ini.
Lurus terus.
Atas. Naik terus.
Ada kuda lagi.
Nah, sampai nggak kita nih? Oh, hilang kudanya, itunya, naganya.
Gak bisa nih, udah dingin tuh, salju.
Nah, sebelum lawan bos kita istirahat dulu, nggak bisa. Mananya belum diisi.
Ini orang tua nih.
Kenapa dia ya? Oh, ini bisa nih. Ntar kita isi darah dulu. Oh, ini
Nah
nih.
ini.
Ntar. Harta karun dulu. Grandmaster Guard.
It seems we are too late. Is this the hermit
Apa
we
sih
came in
hermit
search
tuh?
of?
Hermit itu artinya itu bertapa.
Unfortunately so, he was in deep meditation when he breathed his last. I am
Oh,
glad
udah
at
mati
least that he
pas
was
meditasi.
prepared to meet his fate.
Mati ya?
But
Mati
that
membeku
posture,
tuh.
it is awful. Uniquely awful.
Posturnya kayak gitu coba.
I know it from somewhere.
Lah,
Ya,
jangan-jangan ini si Robert lagi, si Rap.
lah masa dia mati?
Incredible! Issue 1 of the Ogler's Digest. And in mint condition.
Oh, dia juga suka majalah bokep ternyata.
Sok-sok cool lagi.
Indeed. It seems our friend here made his peace with the world.
Masa Arab
before
jadi kayak
departing.
begitu?
This
Kurus
at
dia.
least is some small
Nggak
solace.
mungkin.
Dia kan
deh.
suka baca majalah bokep, kan itu majalahnya tuh.
Tapi kan dia gendut, ini kan kurus banget.
Loh, tuh itu kan kalungnya kita tuh.
This is one of the royal treasures of Dundrasil.
Oh iya
Why
ya.
would a lowly hermit have
Tuh.
such a
Royal Treasure of Dundrasil. Jangan ini si Rap ini.
skies? Can it really be?
Lord Robert!
Tuh, Robert.
Bukan. Rap bukan Robert, beda.
Iya.
Your grandfather was Master Pang's most fervent disciple. Can he have chosen to follow his mentor to the next life, perhaps?
Si Rob itu.
No, he is still breathing.
Oh, masih hidup.
Mana mungkin Rob jadi kayak gitu.
Iya,
The spirit
taruhan dia
hovers in the place between life
kurus
and
dia.
death. It is only a
Gara-gara
matter of
puasa.
time before he passes the point of no
Dari gendut
return.
banget loh.
But there may yet be a way to save him. If you were to follow him into the void, you might be able to bring him
Masuk ke
back.
void.
But how?
Oh, masuk ke dunia
Is this
mimpinya
even
dia itu
possible?
loh, dunia
The
kayangannya itu.
ancient teachings tell us that the summit of Mount Panglai stands at the crossroads between this world and the next. If you will permit me, I can perform an ancient rite that will send you to the place
Waduh,
between
ngeri.
worlds.
Ketemu Master Pang lagi jangan-jangan.
But it is not a decision to be taken lightly. Once that place is
Waduh.
entered, there is
Tuh
no
kan?
guarantee of return. Well, will you take that chance? Will you visit the void and bring Lord Robert back to us?
Yes.
Very well. I will prepare for the ritual. Tell me when you are ready, and we will begin.
Tell me when we are ready. Udahlah, ready lah ya.
It is time to depart for the place to which every soul must go, but from which few ever return. It is time to perform the rite.
Dia tuh kalungnya kayak punya kita itu loh, yang pertama kali dikasih kalung.
Cuma kok bisa dia jadi kurus kering gitu? Ngapain aja dia?
Nggak dikasih makan.
Orang dari gendut bantet
What
gitu.
is this foolish dance? What manner of ritual is this?
Jangan-jangan ditipu kali.
Apa?
Kayaknya ditipu loh. Tadi si Hendriknya curiga loh. Ini apa-apaan katanya. Jangan-jangan seluruh temple ini tuh udah jadi jahat semua kali.
Terus pura-pura baik gitu.
Iya, bisa jadi.
Tuh, The Void itu tempat apa sih? Kayak neraka
Ini
gitu.
tempat latihannya sama si Grandmaster Pang. Ya kan tuh.
Tuh, ini dia.
Grandmaster Pangnya nih.
Another wandering soul drifts into my domain. Welcome, child. To the
Harusnya
end of
anak
your
itu
journey.
tahu di sini ada Grandmaster Pang. Kenapa bilang nggak tahu
Destiny
ya?
is cruel indeed.
Makanya
To send
ini
you
tuh
one so
kayaknya
young.
ditipu nih. Kayaknya tempat ini
This may
penuh
be a
dengan
fruitless
penipuan kali.
question, given the vacant expression you wear, but do you know what fate awaits you here?
No.
Yes, kita mau
He is
bawa keluar
wise
si
beyond
Robert.
his years. An intellectual giant. I must return to the world above and tell everyone I met such a marvel. Do you think me a fool, boy? Do not pretend. There is no need for
Boy,
pretense
kita
here.
luminary, oi.
You are ignorant. This is as it should be. Let me unburden you of at least a little of your ignorance. I will explain in simple terms that even an idiot may understand. As you see,
Blank
this
slate.
world is a blank slate. It is a place of nothingness. Before Yggdrasil fell, departed souls would come here before returning to the world tree.
Oh, jadi orang
But
mati
now
yang
that the
kesini
tree is
sebenarnya.
gone, it is a place with an entrance but no exit. A dead end for the dead.
Orang mati kesini dulu sebelum ke Yggdrasil.
Iya, sekarang hidrasinya hilang, jadi ini
What
udah
I'm
tujuan
trying to
akhir.
tell you is that you will never leave this world. Before long, your soul will dissipate and be lost to the void. As long as the cycle of souls is interrupted, all who die will suffer the same fate. Until at last, the Lord of
Tuh kan,
Shadows
dia
is the
bawahannya
only
Lord of
one who
Shadow.
remains.
Maksudnya gimana sih?
This
Tuh.
is your destiny. Accept it. For you cannot change
Lord
it.
of Shadow ada di sini.
Maksudnya dia bawahannya Lord of Shadow tadi bilang semua orang akan mati kecuali
That the
Lord
heart
of
of
Shadow.
Yggdrasil may be recovered from Mordegon's clutches. If you do, you
Kok
are
dia malah
fool.
bodoh-bodohin kita?
Makanya nih
And
Master
yet,
Pangnya udah jadi jahat
You
nih.
would not be alone in your foolishness. There are others who refuse to accept that all is lost. Some people just don't know when to give up.
Kayaknya aku ngeh deh, jangan-jangan sirap itu kemarin dibawa sama Master Punk ke sini, tapi badannya dia di dunia nggak makan sampai kurus gitu.
Iya, itu yang kita maksud tadi.
Rohnya terjebak di sini.
Tuh kan latihan mulu kan dia kan. Latihan mulu padahal badannya aslinya udah
Kurus.
mati.
Iya ya, tuh pecinya sama loh. Cuma versi gendutnya aja lucu. Aneh. Yang latihan itu rohnya doang ya ternyata.
Iya.
Did you think that he chose death out of a sense of despair? You could not be more wrong. He came here with hope in his heart. The hope that one day he will defeat the Lord of Shadows. Your grandfather came to find me so that I might teach him the last of my secrets. You know who I am, of course. Foolish child.
Kok dia ngata-ngatain kita mulu sih?
Grand Master of
Makanya nih.
Angrila. Your grandfather's teacher and tormentor. Do you see the magic circle that surrounds him?
Oh, dia nggak bisa keluar dari situ.
Kok jadi keren dia sekarang?
The precise pattern of movements draws energy from the ether and channels it to create the mandala of
Kayaknya dia udah hebat deh. Jangan-jangan kita ngelawan dia lagi.
This is the final secret.
Wah, parah.
He has
Tuh,
been
udah hebat.
slithering away like this ever since he arrived here. It is not good for him at his age.
Hebat loh sekarang.
But when
loh.
the great sigil is complete, he will have mastery over a power not seen
Tuh,
since
he
the
will
age
have
of
mastery
heroes.
over a power not since.
Oh gitu.
Jadi bakal keren
Dia
banget.
orang hebat.
Get out, Nate! Don't you dare give up now! I'll beat your bottom black and blue,
galak
I
banget loh.
swear it!
Gak boleh berhenti loh.
Kok dia ngeliat kita sih?
Tuh. Hebat
Tuh,
loh.
Keren tuh.
Wah, keren
Tuh,
sekarang.
bisa kamehameha.
Wah, apa itu tanda X?
Well,
Tahu?
would you look at that? Perhaps he is not completely useless after all.
Hey! Did you see that? I finally did it! Oh, it was beautiful!
Dia ngeliat
Yes.
kita.
Very impressive. I thought
Well
you had
done.
gone soft in your dotage, but it seems you still have some guts. Well done.
Jinx! Grandmaster Pang! Was that praise? Woohoo! For the first time in my long life, she's actually paid me a compliment. Oh, that's warmed my cockles more than 100 nips of the hard stuff.
Tapi dia tuh sebenarnya lagi
Perhaps if
ditipu,
you
nggak
could
bisa
stop
nggak bisa keluar dari
congratulating
tempat
yourself
ini.
for one moment and squint
Iya,
beyond
dia kan
the
mungkin
end of
nggak
your
tahu.
bulbous nose, you would see we have a visitor.
Kenal nggak nih? Jangan-jangan lupa. Tuh, kayaknya lupa deh.
Oh my! Is it?
Oh,
Is
masih
it
ingat.
really you,
Sampai
laddie?
lupa loh dia.
Oh, not you as well. Your poor young life snatched away from you.
Not you, dia nggak kenal.
It's not
Tuh,
fair, I
makanya
tell
nggak
you.
jelas nih.
Stop your sniveling. The boy is alive.
He's what? But what's he doing here then?
Ngejemput lo.
He and his friends found your body and sent his soul from the world above to bring you back.
really. But I only came here to... And you went to all that trouble. As you can see, I'm perfectly fine. Finer than ever, in fact. Now that I've learned the final secret, you and me are going to be unstoppable. Come on, let's get back to our bodies and show that Lord of Shadows what we're made of.
Kayaknya nggak semudah itu kan?
Bukan, bener kan? Nggak boleh
Where do you think
pergi.
you are going?
I can't thank you enough for all you've done, Grandmaster. But now that my training's finished, I need to be on my way.
Finished? Oh, but we haven't even begun. Honored Luminary, if you would like to follow me.
Wah, mau ngapain lagi nih? Ngapain nih? Ini mah berantem lawan dia kan? Gawat nih, nggak ada yang nge-heal lagi.
Your grandfather has mastered the last secret of Angri-La. He now has the power to send enemies straight to the beyond. It is a technique first devised in the Age of Heroes by Morkant, brother-in-arms of the Luminary of Legend. For you, I have a technique no less impressive. An attack of such incredible power that it can tear through all 4 dimensions.
Lah, lama lagi belajar
It was
lagi mah.
devised by Erdwin himself during his training with Yi, our first Grand Master. And it will give you
Belajar
strength
dulu kita mah.
beyond
Iya,
your
bertahun-tahun lagi sampai jadi kurus kering.
Well, that can't be a bad thing. Me with Morkant's spell and you with Erdwin's attack. We'll be unstoppable.
No, kita mau
If
pergi.
you can master it. None since Erdwin has been able to do so. The training you must undergo to acquire this power will be more intense, more relentless,
Harusnya dari kecil ya.
more
Kesini kita.
excruciating than any you have faced before. Well, do you think you have what it takes to endure this most trying of trials?
No, kita mau pergi. No.
I see that you have inherited your grandfather's
Kamu tadi pilih yes
backbone.
kayaknya.
No.
But we will soon fix that.
Don't be a fool, laddie. You've no idea of the horror she can inflict with that thing. The last time she took that paddle to me, I couldn't sit down.
Gak bisa duduk gara-gara
Training
ditepok.
could be as bad as that.
Ah, bohong lah.
Well,
Ayo
do you think you
keluar.
have what it takes to endure this most trying of trials?
Ah, ini mah nanti ngulang lagi.
Harus yes.
I knew you would make the right. The first step is to focus your mental energies and call forth a blade of pure light. Hold out your hand and try.
Loh,
Wow.
kok bisa nyiptain pedang? Itu kan pedang udah ada di punggungnya.
As good as can be expected for a first attempt. The heat of battle should help to speed you up a
Battle?
little.
Battle? You mean you're going to fight him? Oh, no, the poor lad's not ready.
Me? Why would I rumple my nice clean robe when I have you to do my dirty work for?
Lo disuruh ngelawan si Rob kan?
What?
Dasar wanita
You're
licik.
going to make me fight my own grandson?
Who better, Lord Robert? You have mastered all our secrets now. There is no one better suited to the task.
Dasar wanita
And
licik.
besides, I've always wanted to see 2 princes of Dundrasil battling it out. Let me know
Aduh.
when
Kan
Harus
ini
battle.
ceweknya licik ini pasti nih, dia ujung-ujungnya mah nggak bisa keluar dari sini.
Before we continue, allow me to give your grandfather an unfair advantage. All in the name of speeding up your training, of course.
Wah, dikuatin nih kayaknya. Dia dikuatin. Dia lebih susah.
Waduh.
Oh, aye! I've not felt this alive in decades! Let me at the little blighter!
That's the spirit. Don't hold back.
Wah,
Show him
susah
the
nih, kita
true
nggak punya tukang
power
nge-heal
of our
gimana?
last and greatest secret.
Kayaknya ini harus manual deh, follow order.
Just you watch
Atau mesti
me.
diganti lagi senjatanya pakai pedang sama tameng.
Luminary, prepare yourself.
Terakhir sirap aja harus
Beat
follow
back the
order kan?
onslaught and unleash
Iya.
the technique if you can.
Kalau nggak
The more
metong.
you use it, the stronger it will become. You must practice
Coba follow
until it
order
is
aja.
perfect.
Here I come, laddie. It's time to show you what this old man can do.
Ngepur aja kek, nggak usah serius-serius banget.
Come on then, laddie.
Wah,
Show
gimana
me
nih?
your strength.
Spike aja udah.
Wah, gila woi. Ini mah kita tugasnya nge-heal doang.
12.
Apaan sih 16 doang? Ya
Aduh.
ampun.
Wah, untung aja. Dia kalau attack, cuk. Wah, bener nih. Kayaknya kita harus defend. Follow order aja. Nah. Ya, dia kalau lagi kayak gitu kita mesti defend. Nah. Tuh kan.
Berkurang sih, nggak sesakit tadi.
Terus ability Quadra slash a single enemy on only version.
Almighty itu.
Ini kali ya.
Coba aja.
Berapa sih itunya mananya?
Kok 0?
0 ya?
Kecil banget sih 32.
Oh, itu ini. Dia tuh increment loh. Beneran increment nih, Quadra slash nih. Tuh,
Oh,
increment.
naik terus.
Iya.
Nah, ini gimana?
Prepare for this attack. Nah, ini mesti defend nih, defend.
Doppelgangernya itu.
Tuh,
Di heal dulu woi.
spell.
More heal. Ya ampun, terus aja kayak gitu.
Licik ah.
Heal.
Ini mah nggak nyerang dong. Aduh, licik banget ya.
Ini doppelgangernya nih
Ini mau nggak mau
nyusahin.
harus di spell ini.
Yang tadi doppelgangernya langsung hilang apa ya?
Boom.
Enggak lagi
Can you
satu.
tell which is which?
Aduh, ini mau nggak mau harus defend
Almost
nih.
feel bad about this.
Kalau nggak defend mah metong udahan.
Mati udah ini mah. Mati ini manusia nih.
Tunggu mananya habis aja. Woi, gerak terus. Kita nggak dikasih kesempatan.
Ini lo licik banget lo ini. Spell coba. Bang kali ya. Aduh, nggak mati-mati itu.
Itu tadi kok nggak yang quadra slash itu?
Mid more heal. Quadra slash itu nggak area.
Terus
Gitu kan?
aja kayak gitu. Tapi feeling aku
defend.
mananya bentar lagi habis nih.
Gila licik banget loh ini beneran.
Atau kita kurang persiapan.
Kayaknya sih begitu.
Udah dong, kita nggak dikasih kesempatan.
Kayaknya equipmentnya harus ganti deh ini. Udah. Gawat, mati udah nih.
Ayo.
Mati nih.
More heal, more heal. Quadraceles aja tuh mananya 0 pakai
Can
ini.
you tell which is which?
Oh, nothing happens.
Ini mau nggak mau harus defend nih. Nggak bisa
You'll be
nih.
wide open after this. Freeze!
Dikit-dikit.
Hear me!
Aduh, duh. Waduh.
Gawat nih. Ini mah nggak doang kerjanya nih.
Kita kurang persiapan dong, coy. Kita turun lagi aja bisa nggak?
I almost feel bad about this.
Mati.
Wah.
Mati.
Menang gara-gara Quadraceles dong. Sebenarnya darahnya kecil ya.
Oh, yes.
Iya.
Wonderful. I couldn't have beaten him more soundly myself. I must say, I doubted you had it in you. But you have proved me wrong. And for once, that is no bad thing.
Quadraceles.
Lah,
The power
udah
of the
pakai dari tadi.
technique comes from your heart. Hone that greatest of weapons, and none will be able to stand before you. Now, I think it's time we peeled that old degenerate off the flagstones, don't you?
Maksudnya apa dibunuh?
You beat me, even with the last secret of Angry-La in my side. Oh, I can't believe how much you've grown, laddie.
You weren't too much of an embarrassment, no. Perhaps I finally have a disciple worthy of the name.
Oh, jangan ada monster, woi.
Ini Lord of Shadow.
Terus berantem lagi, ini darahnya udah mau mati.
This is where you have been hiding.
Kayak tarantula.
Wait, I know that voice.
Mordegon.
Tuh kan,
Oh, Mordegon.
udah jadi tarantula gitu.
Worms. You thought to escape my clutches by cowering here in this ruined world. You have only delayed the inevitable.
Wah, ngeri ini mah.
No! Curse you! I had thought your powers could not reach us here. It seems I underestimated
Wah, mati
you.
juga Grand Master Pangnya nih.
Kalau dia aja mati gimana kita? Kita mau belajar sama dia.
So inconsiderate. There was one last thing I wanted to teach you.
Apa-apa cepetan ngomong sekarang.
It seems we must do it the hard way.
Langsung dikasih
You two will
ultimate.
just have to learn the ultimate ability here and now. Or die trying.
Wah,
What? So the last secret of Angry-La wasn't the last one? And Quadraslash wasn't either?
Of course not, foolish man. There is another. A supreme skill
Oh,
devised
skill
by
combo.
Grandmaster Yi.
oh, combo.
One that Erdwin and Morkan performed together. Well, don't just stand there. Combine your powers. Revive the technique that was lost to us so long ago. So that I can die happy.
Wah, jangan mati dong.
Wah,
You dare to resist me?
Jelek banget ini bentuknya.
You must do exactly as I say. Exactly when I say it. We have only one chance. Robert, do not think. Act. Use the technique I taught to you. Quickly!
wah, mau dihajar.
Wow. Terus kita ngapain?
Quadra
Oh,
slash.
di combo.
Slash!
Sirap sama Quadra Slash di combo.
Oh, pedangnya jadi gede.
Yes, the last and greatest of all the secrets of Angri-La. The technique to end all techniques.
Bisa nggak tuh kalau
Flare!
Gimana tuh? Oh, pedangnya nembus. Oh, gila. Wah,
meleduk?
hah? Grandmaster Pangnya mati.
He is back with us. But he is greatly weakened. We must get
Iyalah,
him to
udah
the
kurus
temple
kering gitu.
right away.
Wah, tidur katanya. Udah pagi nih sekarang.
You are finally awake. Good. I feared you had suffered some lasting injury. Lord Robert awoke a short while ago. He's outside speaking with the High Lama. We should join them.
Wow. Oh, udah penuh lagi darahnya. Good morning. Oke. Head outside the high hall. Si Robertnya gimana tuh?
Kurus kering kayaknya mah dia. Loh,
Oh, kok jadi gendut lagi?
Hello there, laddie.
aneh
Better
ini
late
mah.
than never, eh?
Kok jadi gendut lagi
What are
dia?
you staring at me like that for? Is there something on my face?
It is your physique, Lord Robert. You were a good deal slighter only a short time ago.
Oh, that! Nothing a good
Oh,
breakfast
gara-gara
couldn't
sarapan.
cure. Aye, the Grand Master put me through worse on more than one occasion.
Masa sarapan langsung gendut
Lord
lagi?
Robert has told me
Tahu
what
nih,
came
masuk
to pass
akal.
in the void, that you met Grand Master Pang, and that she trained you in the ancient arts. I hear that you were even able to master the ultimate abilities of your ancestor Erdwin. You have my congratulations.
And I hear that I owe you a debt of thanks, Sir Henrik, for looking after the boy here while I was away.
Please think nothing of it, my lord. It is the least I could do to make amends for all the wrongs I have done. Indeed, I feel I must apologize.
Don't torture yourself over it, son. We've all been pawns in Mordigan's game. You have nothing to apologize for.
Thank you. Truly. What do you intend to do now? We had hoped to find guidance here in Angri-La, but alas, we find ourselves at an impasse.
Well, funnily enough, I was just thinking about something Grandmaster Pang told me. She said old Erdwin used a very special form of transport when he went after the Dark One. Some sort of sacred flying
Kita naik
contraption.
naga nih.
Whatever could that mean?
Iya, kita udah nggak naik
I
kapal
didn't get the chance to
siarnya
ask
si
her any
si
more
Pandu.
about it. But it sounds like just what we need to get up to that castle and knock Mordigan off his perch. As for our old friends, none of them were exactly the giving up type, eh? If I'm still alive and kicking, you can bet the rest of them are out there somewhere.
Naik naga nih kayaknya nih ke atas.
So, what say we head over to Arborea and keep an eye out for our pals on the way? If this flying doodad's supposed to be sacred, the folks over there'll know something about it for sure.
Wow.
There's no time to lose. The longer we wait, the stronger Mordegon gets. So, let's get going.
Ayo berangkat ke Arboria ya.
Oh, rap join lagi rap.
Wow. Head for Arboria. Oke guys, jadi sekarang kita udah bertiga lagi nih. Nggak tahu kapan ketemu teman-temannya yang lain guys. Kita berhenti dulu mainnya sampai di sini. Nanti kita akan lanjutkan lagi ya guys.
Jangan lupa di like, komen, dan subscribe channel ini supaya kalian nggak ketinggalan video dari kita. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.